Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is John Mazzarano from the Northeast Outlaw Pro Mod Association, and we're here in beautiful Fredericksburg, Virginia, okay, the heart of the South. And we're here with one of our close racers and friends, Bruce Mullens, in his beautiful garage where he does his work, and has just finished his beautiful 1963 split window Pro Mod Corvette. Look at this car. Isn't this paint job phenomenal? This paint job, okay, was done by Bruce himself. He does this for a living. What a great paint job. And he's going to be racing with us in this year, 2011, with the Northeast Outlaw Pro Mod. He has been racing with us before and had some tough times for the last couple of years, but he's back again. So Bruce, just say a couple of words.
It's looking forward to this season. I haven't raced in almost 3 years, so getting back out with Northeast Outlaws is going to be great. Missed it bad. Haven't been in a race car, driven one in almost 3 years, but I went to a couple of the club races over the past couple of years to support the club, support the guys I know, Jeff Miller, Steve King, Andrew and Dina Parisi, and it was terrible being there just watching, so looking forward to this year with the new car.
Tell us about your car, by the way. It's a beautiful car. You do paint this, right?
Yep.
By the way, Bruce has his own business. Tell us a little bit about your business as well.
Well, I work right here at my house full-time, no employees. It's just me, specializing in restorations or custom paint on race cars. I've been doing it for about 10 years now here at the house full-time. This is an example of the work that I can do. This is actually the car I crashed it almost 3 years ago. It was August of '08 at MIR, and it was at Pat Bennett Race Cars over the past year, getting a complete makeover. The car was taken to the bare chassis. Updates were done, all new powder coat, full carbon interior, new body. So it's come together very nice. I'm ecstatic over this season. It's been a long time.
Well, we're expecting the car to go fast. How fast do you expect it to go?
I don't see why 6.0s at 200, close to 240 shouldn't be a problem with this car this year.
Wow, it's amazing. That's a fast car. Now, for you guys who didn't know this, Bruce raced with us 2 or 3 years ago, was a contender, was in high number in the points when he crashed the car at another race. It wasn't even our race, it was another race, right?
Right.
Different race. He crashed the car, but he crashed at MIR. Now, MIR is a great track. Thank God they have a great safety crew and they do a great job. Tell us about this beautiful 1962, what is it, Chevy Bel Air. Okay.
Chevy Bel Air, bubble top. This car belongs to a good friend of mine, Tommy Darris, who recently moved to South Carolina. And I painted this car about 4 or 5 years ago, and it got its normal wear and tear. And Tommy had a garage fire, and it got some major smoke damage inside and out. So the car was brought here and completely cleaned inside and out, buffed, a few cracks here and there touched up, and new fasteners put in it. So he's about ready to go back racing again too.
Okay, let's go back to your car for a few seconds. This power plant is going to be competing with some of the tough guys in our club. You got Tommy Gray, you got, it says Steve King, who was the points champion this past year, and Jeff Miller, who's his tuner. You've got, let's see, the Parisi team.
Yep.
You've got, who else? We've got, Mark Pullen, we've got Tim O'Hare, and a whole host of other guys, all pretty fast. So how do you expect to compete with these guys?
I don't see too much of a problem.
Oh,
to be honest, that motor sitting in that car, when it had the screw blower on it and was in the alcohol funny car that I used to race, that exact motor went 565 at 252 miles an hour at Virginia Motorsports Park. So it's been the numbers.
Okay, guys, you heard it. He's challenging you. He's coming after you. Look out.
That's right.
Okay, but this car is absolutely breathtaking. So what do you have left to do?
The car, I've got a few odds and ends to finishing up work on it. Zeus fasteners, put the windows in it, a little bit more polishing here and there. And then the car will go to Jeff Miller's shop, and he'll do all of the wiring, electrical wiring, and then scale and set the suspension, and then it's ready. The motor's ready to fire up right now. The clutch is ready, drive shaft, rear end, everything's in it and done. So it just needs its final touches put on it.
You just got to get the rust out of the driver.
My story is if I make it through that first burnout all right, then the rest is a piece of cake.
Cool, cool. Now what about the car? You have a Chrysler next door?
I've got a 1970 Dodge Challenger RT in there. That it's a factory 346 pack TA car. It's a one owner vehicle. A local shop here in Fredericksburg that does restorations. they sent it over here for me to do all the body and paint work, and they're having the motor rebuilt and so forth. I do that type of work for 3 different shops, one in Virginia Beach, one in Richmond, and one here in Fredericksburg, where they do all of the disassemble and reassemble, where I do all the body and paint work.
So you've heard it all here. We're looking for people who need their cars painted. We have our friend Bruce Mullens, who gives a great deal on prices. By the way, if you're a club member, you also get a discount. Okay?
Absolutely.
And he does all kinds of custom work. You've seen this paint job. You have got to see this in person. It is absolutely gorgeous. So tell us, I guess what's happening right now is you're expected to be out for the April 8th, 9th, and 10th?
Absolutely. That's the plan. The car's going to be unveiled at the Northeast Rod and Custom Show in Philadelphia at the end of March. And then it will be, first test passes will be at the MIR April 9th race.
Okay, great. Now we're doing a great race April 8th, 9th, and 10th as a testing tool for the Northeast Outlaw Pro Mods. We have 2 races this year at MIR, 2 at Maple Grove, 2 at Virginia Motorsports Park, 1 at Cecil, 1 at Atco, 1 at Englishtown, and 1 at Capitol. So come enjoy yourselves, have a great time. Watch Bruce kick some butt. He said he's going to do it.
That's
he's
right.
He's out gunning for these guys. Tommy Gray, look out. Timmy, look out. All you guys, look out. He's coming to get you.
What's in your wallet?